Hey there, guys. Good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Time is around 10:45 here in Dhaka at night p.m. It's not quite yet early morning. I'm doing series of reviews because I have been missing out on few many days this month. I missed about 7 to 8 days, so I'm trying to make up and try to finish my reviews and do more work, sample reviews, full bottle reviews, list whatever you check, whatever you ask. I'm trying to do it, and basically my numbers are falling also. So let me check. Mic is okay. Mic is okay, I guess. So second episode, I'm going to do an Armani fragrance. This is from House of Giorgio Armani. Giorgio Armani, right? Okay, Armani. Let's just call it Armani because they have Giorgio Armani. Then they also have, I think, what's the other Armani called? Okay, there are two Armani's distinction I know. But anyway, so the fragrance I have is a miniature bottle, but it's a full spray on like a 15 ml, a travel atomizer, you can call it, Armani Code Eau De Parfum, or EDP, simply called EDP. And I got this recently just to test, personal use, and review. This thing is the smallest bottle possible. It costs you about under $30, like $25, I think, okay, like that. But it's not cheap. No, not 20. Sorry, not 25. It's under $20, like $20 something is the price. So it's not super cheap. It's not super expensive, but you get this kind of bottle which comes with spray. And I have seen these bottles before, like Armani Code. They have like different like Armani's Men in Black, Man. So they have this miniature set you can buy in a box, but these are selling separately in Bangladesh. I got this from Fragrantica, Bangladesh. You can see the juice level inside. So I've been spraying this. I've been enjoying it for 2 days. This is my initial impression. So this is for men. And let me tell you, I posted it yesterday or something. I think I said I have long relationship with Armani's Code. Emporio Armani, Giorgio Armani, Emporio Armani. There are two distinctions. Anyway, so this is like one of my oldest bottles. Like this is the older batch of Armani Code. You can see there's no band or anything. This is the first reform, and I think I have about how much? Maybe 20 ml here. And then I also had the new version, which I don't have anymore. I had basically the whole line, and then I also have full love for Armani Code Parfum. This is the top of the line. Apart from these, I had Code Sport Ultimate. What blend was the other one? Forget the name. Armani Code Special Blend. Like a lot of them. They're just like so many. Sport, Colonia. You can see my review, and A list. Plenty of flankers. Some are good, some are not so good. So where does this one stand? Is it redundant to have if you already have the original? And if you already have Parfum, do you need EDP? What are the differences? And one other thing is this is the newer version of Armani's Code EDP. So this can get really confusing. Let me just tell you basically, older bottles used to look like this. I think the older bottle had this bottle and kind of like a golden cap, okay? But the newer bottles you'll get, I think EDP is this kind of shaped bottle. So basically the old Armani's Code line, this kind of bottles, tall bottles like feels like tuxedo, these are all discontinued, okay? That's my information. If I'm wrong, please correct me, okay? So the older EDP supposedly have a different note breakdown than the new EDP. The new EDP is relatively simpler. I think this was a release of 2024, and I was very excited to test it. It has where at the bottle. This one has green mandarin, nutmeg, and tonka beans. Very simple. But if you ask me from Fragrantica, I will say take a look at the older Armani Code EDPs. Oh man, how do I show this? Oh, because the light. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, but it has a different note breakdown. Let me read it out for you. That one, where is the bottle? That one had lavender, not this one, lavender, lemon, bergamot, tonka beans, vanilla, sweet, musk, and cedar. So definitely the older ones seem like more richer. Let me see what I got from this one. Okay, the older version I think is already discontinued. I'm wearing this fragrance here, dried on. Here goes the initial spray. So this thing, right from the beginning, you have to like appreciate one thing. This is very present, okay? I will tell you my love for Armani's Code Parfum, which is very expensive, $110, $120 for now. These used to be back in the days like $55, $65 Armani's Code. This was the price range, but the newer ones are much more expensive. So being a lover of Parfum, how do I like EDP? I like it as much as the Parfum. There are definitely some differences, but more similarity than difference. The DNA is pretty much the same. You definitely smell it when you spray it. It hits your nose. It's pretty strong. You definitely smell something sweet, something a little bit powdery. You smell that tonka, vanilla, lavender. These are the major players, and I think They mentioned nutmeg, so a little bit spiced up, but the whatever the addition were and did not change so much from the main framework of Armani's code. So this is pretty much for Armani code lovers. If you enjoyed Armani's code and you wanted a better performer, this is truly EDP. Concentration means it is stronger than the EDT. Longevity projection, I'm very impressed by it. I think this will work perfectly for nighttime when you wear Bleu de Chanel, Parfum, or EDP, or you wear this in winter time. This will easily cover 7 to 8 hours. From the small spray, I can tell you, because from the small spray, it's very impressive already. So performance is top notch. But I would say over this, I would prefer Perfume for performance. This is a 10 out of 10 performer. Some people say I don't get performance. Do not wear Armani's code EDP Parfum in high heat. This is not the season to wear it. This is a nighttime wear, formal dress up if you want to go graduation, anything dinner, a little bit more formal where you're gonna be dressing up with a white shirt, black pants and stuff, and then your shoes. This would be perfect. So this is a little bit mature, classy, and one thing is different from Armani's code Parfum with this is I think this is missing the iris note. Okay, for me the Armani's code Parfum, the my masterpiece, the added iris makes it so beautiful. But it's like happy news because it's not exactly redundant to have this and that. So if you have Parfum, you can still own this. And if you don't like iris, a little bit lipsticky, a little bit floral, this one is minus the floral. So you can see distinction between Acqua di Gio Profumo versus Acqua di Gio Essenza, something like that, or Profondo. So Profondo is more lighter, easy to wear, and minus the spices, whereas the Perfume or Profumo Acqua di Gio is more spicy. So this is spicy, masculine, lavender, and vanilla. Very simple scent, very elegant. I love it. This will be perfect for where you wear Dior Intense for the dating scenario. And if you want to smell mature, even if you're younger, if you put this on, you'll get respect for sure. Like if a fragrance smell this on you, this one will definitely make you look like, the nodding that bros do. I think this one definitely has respect. The downside of every single fragrance is not perfect. Downside for me is that one thing, versatility. In the high heat of summer, this is not something I would reach for. If I'm sweating, yesterday I sweated like, oh my god, it was so humid. This kind of weather, this one doesn't suit. It lasts, but not really desired effect. So one thing is versatility. It's good for cool weathers and nighttime. Second is the another versatility is like you do not throw this on casually. I mean, if you can wear Peril 360 degree, Dylan Blue everywhere, casually throw it out. This one, if you put it on and you go to wet market, people look at you like, oh, this guy stinks. To them, fish smells better. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that, but anyway. So the second thing, third thing, I would say this fragrance is expensive. Okay, I always Armani fragrances from the Acqua di Gio line, Code line, whatever. I never found Armani's to be cheap. Never. I mean, Armani's Pour Louis or something. There's a fragrance. That one was also 70, 80 bucks. So third thing is price is very high. This one is definitely not cheap. The last thing I would say, this fragrance is not for everybody. This one has a mature vibe. So if you are in the market, I would rather suggest spend less, get this bottle or a decant. That will tell you the full story. I will enjoy this through and through. I'll carry this around in my pocket, easy, portable. So I think this is the best solution. Even if you spend $20 or so, it's worth the money for me. Okay, 15 ml, it's okay. But if back in the days, this would cost like not more than 120 or something. So now fragrances are expensive, so you have to spend more money. For the love of fragrance, I would do this kind of, I don't want to buy the full bottle now because I'm kind of broke and situation is not so good. After going through severe trauma in Bangladesh, at first the weather was bad, I was not well, then started like the Eid time was horrible, then man, the student movement time, our economy was basically like the government shut down the internet, so economy went down the hill, and now we have flooding situation. So yeah, situation is not so good, but I'm trying to stay positive, and I'm asking for your prayers also for Bangladesh so we can come out of this terrible tragedy. Okay, so overall, in the end, I would rate this fragrance really, really like highly still because I have full respect and I'm a fan of Armani's code. If you're not a fan of Armani's code, try Armani's code original, the EDT. If you do not like it, do not enter this zone. Okay, I'll tell you, you're not gonna like it. But if you have been a fanboy, if you wanted more oomph from Armani's code, this is a solution, and this is good. I would say 8.5, but ultimate masterpiece is this one, always Parfum. If you want to get everything, all the ingredients, and on top of it, you just get the, you sometimes you buy a burger and you get like the top, all the toppings, and you get the most expensive burger. This is the most expensive dish. You can, all the, oh man, just, it is more sweet, less spicy, right? So this is the top of the line. For me, it's a 10, but EDP, I'll give it 8.5. Thank you so much for watching. Let's do a list, then we'll upload it. Thanks very much for watching, and do let me know if you enjoy this fragrance. Take care.